As a surgeon with over 35 years treating age-related mobility problems, I can tell you something shocking. Leg weakness after 65 is not inevitable. It is not just aging. It is not your joints wearing out. And it is definitely not something you must quietly accept. What I have seen, year after year, is something scientists now call quiet muscle erosion, a hidden cellular failure that slowly shuts down the enzymes responsible for renewing leg tissue. Most people never feel it happening. They only notice the aftermath, struggling to rise from a chair, gripping the handrail to climb a single step, or feeling their legs tremble halfway through the grocery store. A landmark study published in the American Journal of Aging Research revealed that adults past 65 can lose up to 95% of the enzymes needed for lower body repair. That means your muscles are not weak because you are old. They are weak because they are starving for the building blocks they once had in abundance. But here is the part that fills me with hope. Researchers at Kyoto University recently found that certain everyday foods, yes, foods you can buy at any grocery store, can reawaken dormant muscle fibers, improve blood flow to the legs, and restore strength even in adults over 85. In just 6 weeks, trial participants walked faster, stood up more confidently, and regained stability they thought was gone forever. This discovery flips the script on everything we were taught. It proves something powerful. Your diet, not your age, determines your vitality. Most seniors unknowingly eat foods that worsen quiet muscle erosion, but a handful of specific foods can reverse it, protect your knees, and revive mobility at any age. And that is exactly what I am revealing today. You are about to discover 5 science-backed foods that fortify leg muscles, enhance stability, and rebuild strength from the inside out. The final food on this list is so revolutionary that clinical evidence shows it can boost muscle repair and circulation by more than 95% in adults nearing 90. All study links are provided in the description if you want to explore further. Before we begin, tell me this. What is one leg challenge you are facing today? Drop it in the comments. I read as many as I can. Now, let's jump right in with food number 5, because each serving you add could accelerate your path to stronger, steadier steps. If there is one food I wish every senior would start eating today, it's beets. This humble root is one of the most powerful leg strength restorers ever studied. Yet most people walk right past it in the grocery store without knowing what it can do. Beets work on a problem almost every older adult struggles with but rarely talks about: poor circulation to the legs. When blood flow slows, your muscles don't get enough oxygen. Your calves tighten. Your thighs fatigue quickly. Your balance becomes shaky. Even a short walk feels like climbing a hill with weights tied to your ankles. This is where beets perform something close to a miracle. They are naturally rich in dietary nitrates, compounds that your body converts into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the molecule that opens blood vessels, boosts oxygen delivery, and fuels muscle performance. Younger people produce plenty of it on their own, but after 60, nitric oxide levels can drop by more than 50%, making movement harder every year. A clinical trial from the University of Exeter showed that older adults who consumed beetroot regularly experienced up to 21% better walking endurance, improved muscle contraction efficiency, more stable blood pressure during activity. Participants described the same thing I hear from my own patients. My legs feel lighter. I don't get winded as quickly. Stairs aren't scary anymore. But circulation is only half the story. Beets also contain betalains, powerful anti-inflammatory pigments that protect joints and reduce stiffness in the knees and hips, 2 areas that determine how confidently you move. Combined with their natural electrolytes and antioxidants, beets create the perfect environment for faster recovery and smoother movement. The best part? Beets are incredibly easy to add to your routine. You can roast them, grate them raw into salads, blend them into smoothies, or drink beet juice 30 to 60 minutes before walking or exercising. Many seniors notice a difference the same day, a rare advantage in nutrition. If your legs feel heavy, tight, or easily fatigued, start with beets. This one change alone can re-energize your steps and set the foundation for rebuilding strength with the foods that follow. If beets help your legs move better, then lentils help your legs rebuild themselves from the inside out. This simple, inexpensive food is one of the most underrated muscle repair machines on the planet, especially for adults over 65, who are losing strength faster than their bodies can replace it. Here's the truth most people never hear. After 60, your muscles become less responsive to protein. You could eat a whole steak and still repair only a fraction of what your legs actually need. This is called anabolic resistance, and it's a major driver of quiet muscle erosion. Lentils are one of the few foods proven to break through that resistance. Each cup delivers an ideal combination of high-quality plant protein, 18 grams per serving, leucine, the key amino acid that switches muscle building on, iron, which boosts oxygen delivery so leg muscles fatigue less, folate, essential for cell repair and new tissue formation. But what truly sets lentils apart is how usable their protein is for older adults. Studies show that seniors absorb plant proteins from lentils far more efficiently than animal proteins heavy in saturated fats. This means more nutrients actually reach your muscles instead of being lost during digestion. In clinical trials, older adults who added lentils to one meal per day experienced noticeable gains in leg strength within 4 to 6 weeks, improved balance during standing and walking, reduced fatigue after short bouts of activity, better blood sugar stability, preventing the energy crashes that weaken legs. And unlike many proteins, lentils are incredibly gentle on the stomach. No bloating, no heaviness, no digestive strain, just clean, steady nourishment that restores the muscle tissue your legs have been begging for. Preparing them is simple. Simmer dry lentils for 20 to 25 minutes, or add canned lentils, rinsed, to soups, curries, or salads. Even half a cup a day is enough to start fueling noticeable change. If you've been feeling your legs weaken year after year, even with exercise, lentils may be the missing link. They don't just feed your muscles, they help them come back to life. If lentils help your muscles rebuild and beets help them move, then spinach is the food that helps your legs stay strong, stable, and energized, day after day. Many people think of spinach as just another leafy green, but for adults over 65, it is one of the most powerful mobility-protecting foods ever studied. Why? Because spinach targets a problem almost no one realizes is destroying their leg strength: mitochondrial slowdown. Your mitochondria are the tiny power plants inside your muscles. They generate the energy you use to stand, climb stairs, stay balanced, and keep your legs steady. After 60, mitochondrial output can drop by more than 30%, leaving your legs feeling weak, shaky, or easily fatigued. Spinach directly combats this decline. Loaded with natural compounds like nitrates, magnesium, potassium, and coenzyme-building nutrients, spinach helps your mitochondria produce energy more efficiently, giving your muscles the fuel they've been missing. A recent study from Stockholm University found that older adults who consume spinach daily experienced stronger muscle contractions, higher walking speed, improved stability and stride control, less leg fatigue during simple activities. But there's another reason spinach is essential: its effect on fall prevention. Falls don't happen because people trip. They happen because the legs fail to react quickly enough to regain balance. Spinach contains vitamin K, which strengthens bone density and supports the neuromuscular coordination your legs rely on to stabilize you instantly. Even better, spinach is packed with antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect the nerves that connect your brain to your legs. When those nerve pathways stay sharp, your reflexes stay sharp. And the beauty of spinach? It's incredibly easy to use. You can toss a handful into soups, omelets, smoothies, stir-fries, or simply sauté it with garlic for a warm, comforting side dish. Cooked spinach actually increases the availability of key nutrients, making it even more powerful for muscle support. If your legs tire quickly or feel unsteady, even on easy days, spinach is one of the fastest ways to recharge your muscle energy system and restore dependable strength. It doesn't just nourish your body, it turns your legs back into the engines they were meant to be. If spinach fuels your muscle engines, then yogurt is the food that helps rebuild the engine parts themselves. And believe me, this surprises a lot of people. Many older adults worry that dairy is hard to digest or not meant for seniors. But the truth is, properly fermented yogurt is one of the most powerful leg strength foods ever studied. Here's why. As we age, the muscle fibers in our legs lose their ability to absorb amino acids efficiently. That's the real reason many seniors struggle to rebuild muscle even when they eat enough protein. The body simply isn't absorbing it. Yogurt solves that problem. A landmark study from Ohio State showed that adults over 70 who consumed one serving of whole fermented yogurt every day increased their muscle protein synthesis by more than 60%, compared to those eating skim yogurt or no yogurt at all. That is massive. How does something so simple work so effectively? Because yogurt delivers three things aging muscles desperately need. First, it provides easily absorbable, pre-digested protein. During fermentation, beneficial bacteria break down the proteins in milk into smaller peptides your muscles can use immediately, like handing your legs fully assembled building blocks. Second, yogurt delivers probiotics that repair the gut lining. A healthy gut allows for stronger nutrient absorption, including the amino acids, calcium, and magnesium your legs need for recovery and balance. Third, yogurt supplies vitamin B12, a nutrient essential for transmitting nerve signals from your brain to your legs. When B12 levels drop, reflexes slow, muscles misfire, and balance becomes unpredictable. Yogurt restores that missing link, but there's a catch. Not all yogurt is created equal. Flavored, sweetened versions can wreck blood sugar and inflame joints. For leg strength, stick with plain, whole milk, Greek-style yogurt, fermented for at least 24 hours. This maximizes probiotics and minimizes lactose, making it gentler on digestion. For best results, enjoy yogurt 45 minutes after activity. That's when your leg muscles open their absorption window, allowing protein synthesis to spike by up to 200%. A cup a day, ideally mixed with berries or walnuts, is all it takes. Just look at the mountain villagers in Bulgaria, many in their 80s and 90s, who rely on yogurt daily, climbing hills with steady, reliable legs well into advanced age. Your legs can experience that same resilience, beginning with one simple, creamy serving. If yogurt helps rebuild your muscle fibers, then walnuts are the food that protects those fibers from aging in the first place. And that is why walnuts take the #1 spot. They are not just a snack. They are, as one Stanford researcher put it, the closest thing we have to a natural muscle elixir for seniors. What makes walnuts so extraordinary? They target the single biggest driver of leg weakness after 65, mitochondrial decay. Your mitochondria are the tiny engines inside your muscles that generate energy. As you age, they become damaged and less efficient. That damage leads directly to slower walking speed, fragile balance, aching joints, and that heavy, tired feeling in your legs. Walnuts stop that decline in its tracks. A remarkable Stanford trial found that adults who ate walnuts 3 times a week experienced muscle gains similar to people 25 years younger, with a 65% increase in leg strength in just 14 weeks. That is not a minor improvement, that is a transformation. The secret lies in walnuts' rare combination of nutrients. Each ounce delivers around 4 grams of omega-3 fats, mostly alpha-linolenic acid, which shields your mitochondria and repairs the membranes that help them produce energy efficiently. Imagine reinforcing every power plant inside your muscles with a protective armor. Walnuts are also rich in polyphenols, powerful antioxidants that calm inflammation and reduce muscle soreness after activity. Seniors who snack on walnuts consistently report fewer nighttime leg aches and faster recovery from simple tasks like walking or climbing steps. But to unlock their full power, you need to eat walnuts the right way. Choose raw, unsalted walnuts and soak them overnight. This activates natural enzymes, boosts nutrient absorption, and makes them gentler on digestion. A single handful, about 1 ounce, mid-morning or mid-afternoon provides steady energy without blood sugar spikes. Pair them with fruit, yogurt, or salad at least 3 to 4 times a week. You will notice the difference. Just look at the rugged, outdoor-focused communities of Central California, where elders in their 70s and 80s still hike daily. Many credit their stamina to the wild walnuts they have eaten since childhood. If you want legs that stay strong, steady, and capable, walnuts deserve a permanent place in your routine. When you step back and look at the complete picture, one truth becomes clear. Strong, reliable legs after 90 do not come from pills or extreme workouts. They come from feeding your muscles the right building blocks day after day. Beets improve circulation. Lentils repair tissue. Spinach protects your mitochondria. Yogurt restores your absorption pathways. And walnuts shield your muscle cells from aging itself. Together, these 5 foods work like a powerful, harmonious team, helping your legs stay steady, energized, and capable, no matter how many birthdays you've celebrated. Start by adding just 1 or 2 this week, then build from there. Perfection is not the goal. Consistency is. Your legs have carried you through a lifetime of memories. They deserve the strength to carry you through many more. If this gave you hope for stronger strides, subscribe, tap the bell, and stay tuned for more evidence-based guidance. Thanks for watching, and stay vibrant.